Hey, good afternoon. Dwight Cyphers Gunsmithing here in Dana, Indiana. Today is June the 10th. This is the second video I made today. I don't make a lot of videos, but I've been making a few more. So, of course, I'm a gunsmith and I own a gun store, and typically I'll do videos about gun stuff. I'm known for doing stuff with Savage 10mm2s and custom rifles and, just different things. Older guns and newer guns, trigger jobs, repairs. But hey, I'm a knife guy. I like cool knives, and I bet a lot of you do too. And I just realized today, I've got this little hodgepodge of different knives. I sell knives here in my shop, not a bunch, but I tend to hang on to knives that are cool, for particular ones for myself. And I thought, I've got some ones here. I'm sitting here looking at my desk that I'd like to share with you. And so, first off, I wanted to show you this knife right here. This is made by Havalon, and this is their version of an everyday carry knife. Now, Havalon, if you know, are made for these replacement bladed knives. This is a very thin steel. It's essentially it's a razor blade, okay? And a lot of guys appreciate a knife like this because all you do is when you get dull is you simply take this blade off and put a new one on. And I promise you, these are some of the sharpest blades I have ever got. So, yeah, it's kind of like a great big replaceable scalpel. Now, they call it an everyday carry. I don't think it's really tough enough, for, basically a fighting knife or something like that. But, hey, it's what you have on you to work. But it's pretty cool. I keep it around here just for when I need something incredibly sharp. And I sharpen knives here. It's one of the things that I do. I sharpen blades and knives and chisels and cutting tools. And I have the ability to sharpen any decent blade to a razor edge. But even at that point, there's a difference between one that'll shave and one that's just incredibly sharp. And this is an incredibly sharp knife. It's a good system. They come with either a plain edge or a serrated edge blade. And like I said, you buy the knife and you get a couple extra blades, and you buy these replacement blades. So that's pretty cool. Now, this knife here is my favorite everyday carry knife. You see, I've had this one a long time. I've got a couple of these. This is a Cold Steel Recon 1. You wouldn't think, they're kind of pricey. I think the sticker on these things is over $80 now, which, I don't know. I think that's a little bit high. But I know there's guys that give a couple $100 for a really good everyday carry. What I like about this knife is it's incredibly thin. It fits in your pocket well. It's very light. But the blade lockup, this blade, and this knife has been used and abused, and it's still tight, pretty tight. I mean, there's maybe just a tiny bit of play, but it's supposed to be able to handle up to 500 pounds of pressure, is what they advertise. It takes an edge well, it holds an edge well, and this is when I do still carry a knife. This is my knife right here, man. This is what I carry. So then, here's another really cool knife. I just got this one yesterday, and this was a gift. And knives that are gifts are always big. Oh, that reminds me, I've got another one here. Up here, I forgot to get down. I'm going to show you here this one in a minute. Knives that are gifts they're the best, aren't they? When somebody gives you something. This was given to me by a retired Indiana State police officer. And this is an Indiana State Police commemorative knife. And it's got the Indiana State Police logo on the blade. And here it's got a seatbelt cutter, and it's got a glass breaker. And hey, that's what makes it special, is that it was a gift, and it's Indiana State Police knife. And I'll probably just keep this in the box. So that was very nice. Thank you, Randy. I appreciated that a lot. Speaking of knives that are gifts, I got this one from my daughter-in-law. She is a sweet gal. Christine, thank you. Christine Cyphers. And she got this for me from her and my granddaughter, and it says Papaw on it. And this is a huge folding fillet knife, and it's huge. And this again makes what makes it special to me. It's a gift. It says Papa on it, but hey, isn't that neat? Isn't that neat? And so, well, it came with a nice case. We'll leave that one in the box too, you know. Then probably one of the best knives that I have is this right here. This is a Cold Steel Master Hunter VG1 Senmai. And I don't know if they make this in a VG3 or not. Well, but anyways, this is just a really well thought out, well built knife. It's a hunting knife, utility knife, and the price point's not too bad on these. It's probably around $80-$90. And this is just probably my favorite all-around knife, hunting, camping, whatever. The most expensive knife I have right now, and probably one of the most beautiful knives, this is a Pigler. Russ Pigler is a custom knife maker down in South Carolina. He makes the most beautiful knives. I've bought and sold a lot of his knives. I'm happy to put these in my display case and sell in my gun shop. He makes this one here is what I think they call Burl Maple, and I think this is his Skinner 1. He makes and then he makes a real upswept blade Skinner, and they sell well, and they're just really high quality, custom made knives. Shout out to my buddy and friend Russ Pigler down in South Carolina, makes these knives. So, and then this is the biggest knife I think I've ever owned in my life. And it's really why I decided to make the video, because I was like, are you kidding me? I saw this came up, one of my dealer, I was putting in an order the other day for some stuff and guns and stuff for the shop. Look, man, this thing's over a foot long. I mean, my goodness, it's got a full-length thing, so you figure out how long it is, 16, 18 inches. I think this must have belonged to Goliath or something. It's a Schrade Leroy. Leroy? Who's a Leroy? I don't know, but man, you know, I'm a pretty big guy. Look, and it actually fits my hand pretty good. This brand new knife has Aus 8 steel. Weighs about 48 pounds. I think you could pretty well just hack about anything up with this thing. Anyways, this is for sale in the shop, and it comes with a plastic sheath with a built-in sharpener. I can imagine this is like, all right, so here's the biggest knife in the world with the smallest sharpener. That makes a lot of sense, yeah. But hey, you know what? It probably put the edge back on it again. Hey, want to do that? See how sharp it is? I have no idea. Let's see. Will it shave right out of the box? Will it? Will it? Oh my goodness! Look at that. Oh, my wife always says I'm a hairy beast. Look at that. That absolutely. Look. It's sharp. It's sharp right out of the box. So there you have it. Let's see. I got here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 really cool knives. Isn't that neat? And yeah. Reminds me of that verse that says that the word of God is sharper than a two-edged sword, dividing us under the soul and the spirit, and the thoughts and intents of the heart. And I believe that verse is in Hebrews, maybe chapter 4. Anyways, so hey, I just appreciate you watching my video. Hope you enjoyed it. Just 7 cool knives, and have a good day. And if I can help you anything knife or gun related, I'm up here near Dana, Indiana. All right, take care. God bless you.